So one thing that makes a story interesting is conflict. And in order to have conflict, you have to have two opposing forces. In other words, you have your protagonist and your antagonist. So in a story, the protagonist wants something, they have a goal. But the job of the antagonist is to keep the protagonist from getting what they want. So that clash is what creates conflict. So when it comes to branding, it's good when your brand has some kind of villain, some kind of opposing force, right? So when Apple came out with their 1984 commercial, their whole villain was a lot of big businesses want you to think in a certain way, and they want you to be trapped in dogma, as Steve Jobs would say. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you tools to help you unleash your creativity. So think about it in your brand. What's the Joker to your Batman? What's the kryptonite to your Superman? When you can introduce an opposing force, a villain, in your brand, that makes your marketing that much more interesting. So now what you're doing is you're giving your audience something to fight against. And now they're joining your cause to say, hey, we're going to fight against this together. That's how you create brand advocates. And people now go out and they tell other people about your brand because they say, hey, if you are on this side and you're fighting against this thing over here, you're going to want to join us. That's how you grow your tribe. That's how you get more people knowing about you. And guys, when you have brand advocates, when you've grown a really big tribe, it's one of the best things you can do for your brand.